Hello everybody, welcome back to more Halo Combat Evolved. This is Brazil Tragon doing a co-op run with my good friend Nate here.
Yeah, I'm back.
In case you're wondering, the answer is yes. Whenever we record in the same session, we will start on the post-game Carnage screen. Because, yeah.
For all those PC players that didn't like me from last episode, this is immediately after the last one, so too bad.
And then when we record next time, it'll probably be like 3 weeks later or something. It'll be like, yes, fuck those
Probably.
PCs still.
No, I'll be in 2 weeks when I have better internet, and hopefully less chop.
Less chop and more.
I don't want to fight the flood with all this chop.
Oh my god. You're just gonna have to rely on the best. Brace for impact! We got this. Oof.
Friend hammer, no.
We just like clotheslines everybody. Oh my god, a clothesline from hell!
Mag and grenade. Shitty pistol again.
Shitty pistol, he says. Oof.
Chief?
Whoa.
Chief, can you
Like
hear
it's
me?
easy mode.
At last.
Imagine needing an easy mode.
Can you
We're on the
move?
ground.
Are you some kind of game journalist playing Elden Ring?
Yes.
I've dated this episode. You're welcome. I'll use Elden Ring to date every episode that I can.
Next episode. Man, I can't believe Elden Ring's like 3 months old.
Next episode will be like, man, I'm glad that war in Ukraine ended peacefully.
Oh, fuck.
The Covenant will believe that everyone
I don't want to talk about it, so let's not.
Yeah, that's just dark.
I've been systematically trying to not have an opinion on it, aside from the fact that it's shitty for the people of Ukraine and the Russian soldiers being forced to fight. And that's pretty much all the opinion I have,
Yeah.
because everything else is a bit more involved, and this is not a place for political discussion.
Yeah,
I'll leave that to Twitter.
keep
I won't be
politics
doing
out
it.
of gaming. Ah.
Well, no, let's keep our political discussion and views out of Let's Plays.
Oh, shut up. My joke's funnier.
No.
Fishy.
Some games can have political themes and that, as long as it's handled authentically and respectfully and knowledgeably.
I can't wait for the
It's
day
very
when you hear
important.
somebody say, like, I want to keep politics out of gaming, and then if you ask them what their favorite game is, they say Metal Gear Solid. I want to hear it.
Yeah, or like Deus Ex or Bioshock.
I love how we just
Give me a
skipped an
fucking
entire
break.
encounter. We just fucking went by.
Well, I shot a Banshee to death, so
Yeah, but,
there's
like-
got me an achievement for that.
Wait, what? Really?
No, there isn't, but
Oh,
there should be.
it's like, wait.
There's one in Halo 3 for it. You get the scout armor for doing it, and you can do it in campaign.
Oh, yeah.
So it was the only customization I got in Halo 3 on the 360, since I didn't have any kind of connectivity back in the day.
I had the Hayabusa armor. I got to 1,000 gamer score, thanks to DLC achievements.
Halo 3 is such a good game. Like, it's a solid 9 out of 10 because one of the missions is fucked. That's why it's a 9 out of
The one
10.
with the flood.
Cortana, the shittiest mission of the game. It is one of the ones with the flood, but there are some good flood missions in that game, and Cortana is not one of them. Actually, that's the only mission in the game I think is trash,
Leaving a lifeboat beacon over the next hill.
and I think half the missions have the flood in it.
Survivors.
The flood in Halo 3, to me, are the most balanced and fun to fight, because they're pretty brittle, but they swarm like crazy, and that's just perfect.
But they should be.
Yeah.
They're all
'Cause
health, which means they're
Halo
vulnerable.
2 has the worst flood ever made of all time. It's like, let's just have some flood with fucking shields and a shit ton of health, and they can one-shot you, and your weapons don't do anything to them. It's like, yeah, great. Thanks, Halo 2, for your shitty difficulty balance. Which is probably a product of the game coming out so early. When did it come out? 2004?
I think so?
I think Halo 2 came out in 2004, but it came out on the Xbox, the original Xbox.
Yeah.
So it was like end of life game for the original Xbox.
But
I remember
also-
getting a 360 in 2005, I think.
I think Infinite was 2006,
I might be wrong about that.
2008.
Halo 3 was 2007.
Oh,
I remember this because it came out July 7th, 2007. It's the number 7. Get it, Halo fans? 7 is the number that they use. And the number that they use is 7. We won't see another good Halo game until July 7th, 2107.
This guy. Ooh, that guy
probably
got a
died.
broken arm. I don't even know if we shot him or not. I think he's
He's
way
not
over
a broken
here.
dick. I said that, but you know, Halo Infinite's okay.
It's okay.
I liked the campaign for the most part.
I like the controls.
Those are, okay, the gameplay is fun. The gameplay loop is fun. The campaign is decent. The multiplayer is multiplayer, so I don't give a shit. What was I going with this? Oh yeah, so yeah, that's a solid, like, probably 6 out of 10 or something.
Yeah, I know.
Like, it's pretty hard to top. That's fine, I'm hanging out with my new friends. This is Roger. That's Joseph. This year's Bimmy. This is Sergeant Johnson. That's Jake. That's Steven. This one's Mark.
Who's with me? I'm with you.
Those last 3 are friends. Anyone gets it, then cool.
Nope, nobody will get it.
I'm gonna date this episode. Moon Knight's not out yet.
You already did.
I will keep making that joke.
Where's my pistol?
Date myself.
Oh, there it is.
That would be narcissism.
Get away! It's my pistol. I saw it first.
I don't want the pistol. I already have one.
You're
I
just trying to
have
take my
full
ammo.
rounds and everything. I barely used it. I shot that Banshee and that was it.
I need to get some. Your health nearby.
Upstairs, yeah. Well, I guess up ramp. It's not really stairs. Alright, I'm gonna shoot my pistol. Use up some ammo. That when I die, you can't pick it up.
That's what to say.
I'm gonna die.
Fucking off he goes. Holy shit!
I died.
I can tell. I saw the -50.
I got a cloak up in my ass. There. It's the UNSC's ass.
Damn, that's UNSC's ass.
I have to die.
Oh, are you still? Are you back?
Yeah, I'm still. Oh my god, you got shot in the head. I fucking saw it.
Oh, nothing.
I'm back with my friends. Joseph, and Bimmy, and Sergeant Johnson, Steven, Mark, Jake, and the one other guy that I forgot his name.
Nah,
Oh well, he'll die first.
came back to life.
We'll
Oh,
just
okay.
call him Ensign Ricky.
I now know what happened since death.
Man, this
We got a shield. Seal.
bag's really messing with me.
Got the EMP medal.
Emp.
Imp.
Against Emp.
There we go. Got my pistol back. Gotta enjoy the pistol while
Oh,
you
I
still
got a
can.
pistol too.
It gets
How about I
worse and
enjoy
worse.
this plasma rifle? Yeah, I'll enjoy that. Unlike the pistol, the plasma rifle never falls off in this game.
Plasmus was always like good until they took away its EMP abilities.
Grenade, bitch. Oh,
Nice, you got.
I just
triple
launched
on
that
that.
grenade upstairs. Oh, excuse me. That's my preferred beverage coming out.
Preferred beverage.
I'm not going to name it because this video is not sponsored.
Yet, but if you want to, cola, Coca-Cola, it's a cola. Pepsi, guys, it's a Dr. Pepper.
Okay, so first off, Dr. Pepper's trash. And I'm
Fuck
not
you.
gonna drink it. No, fuck you, I'm right. It belongs to Pepsi, which is the worst of the two companies.
Well, yes, but
There's no yes but, it's just
Pepsi's worse.
yes, you're right. Because
Well,
you know
unless
everything,
it's sponsored
I
by
don't,
Pepsi,
except
then
it's the other way
Pepsi's
around.
Amazing.
Wow, would you do, die or something?
I got shot, yes.
Wow, the whole point is to not get shot.
Can't help it sometimes.
I like this song though, so let's kill things to it. Or die, I guess.
Or do I try?
No, I killed. That's good.
Sexy. Oh, he's got no shields. Fuck him up.
I sure did.
Oh, can't find my pistol. Whatever. Oh, there it is. Never mind. Why is it way the fuck over there? Why is it over there? Why is it so far apart? The kids rejoice! I'm glad we're not playing this grunt funeral. Grenades at grunt explode when dying. And just think, this was like... This was the level where the game goes, look how good our graphics are.
Graphics.
Graphics. Like, you can kind of see just like, it does look impressive for the early days. And you turn on like anniversary mode and it's just like, whoa, now that's great.
The anniversary mode's pretty alright.
This is what you saw as a kid. This is what you saw, and this is what it actually
fall
was.
damage.
More lifeboats. They're coming in
Yeah, we
fast.
gotta be
Where's
careful
my
with
armor
that.
lock?
Those lifeboats
Warthog.
go down.
You want to drive or gun? Too bad I'm driving. Your
Sounds good to
leg
me.
might cause an issue.
Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah. We'll wait till my better internet kicks in, and I'll date the episode then. It'll be, wow, that first episode of Moon Knight sure was good.
It was amazing. I like
Because that's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be. I like the part where we beat that guy up because that's all it's gonna be. It's just gonna be Daredevil, but in white. As far as the action goes, it better be anyway.
Daredevil meets
White Daredevil. Like not race, like color of costume.
whiter Daredevil.
Formation.
Well, no, like because Daredevil wears red,
So it
so
must lead
that's the whole point.
Yes.
I've hacked into the Covenant.
He wears red because something Devil of Hell's Kitchen. Moon Knight wears white so his enemies can see him coming.
Show them who they're dealing with.
It's pretty badass.
Master Chief,
I'm too strong.
Transcom.
Gotcha.
It's like that time in the Halo show where the Elite flipped over that
Chevy
shitty
Joho.
Ford. That dated the episode by referencing the Halo TV show.
And I'm glad I'm not. Did I just go in a fucking circle? I sure did! I sure fucking did! I'm driving, can't you tell?
While you're doing that, I'm gonna readjust the audio.
Okay. Did you know the weight of the Warthog is actually affected by people sitting in it?
No, is that a fact?
Yeah, actually it is. It's kind of crazy.
That is
People
an interesting
I saw people
fact.
talking about. I was looking. Oh fuck! I forgot this is the jump. But yeah, like in the mall, the last level of the game, there's some jumps that act differently based on if there's a guy in the back seat or if everyone's in the passenger.
Really?
Yeah, counterweight and all that. I think it's back heavy. That's the term. So having an extra Spartan in the back. By the way, we're here.
Oh, I made a terrible mistake.
Do you want me to keep driving, or do you want to be a stationary turret?
Let's kill these guys, and then I'll fix what I fucked up.
Yeah, there's like either that was a plasma bolt or a fuel rod. Couldn't tell.
That's probably
suppose it's-
plasma. I don't think fuel rods show up this early.
We wouldn't be able to get them because they were only added in Halo PC originally. I mean, they show up now in multiplayer.
Oh,
but
yeah,
besides
this is fucking
that-
appeal to the fucking Z-player.
Uh-oh. Oh, Jesus! Uh-oh. 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 That's glass. Okay, we're good.
What's that supposed to mean? What's uh-oh supposed to mean?
I almost drove us off the cliff. I caught
That does
myself.
sound like an oopsie.
Oopsie doodles.
No, that's...
Kate driving.
We need you guys to walk into the field of fire, please. Oh yeah, like that, thank you.
Yeah. Gotta keep us moving so we don't die, but I gotta sit still so you can hit something.
Alright,
Good work.
I'm gonna go fix my oopsie.
Your health, your health. You're at half health. Okay.
It's fine, I don't need health.
Alright.
I mean, when are they gonna get rid of that restricting health system?
Halo 2, and it's gone again for Halo 3, comes back in ODST and Reach, goes away in 4, yeah,
There must be
4 and
something
Beyond.
across this chasm.
Infinite has health, but it regenerates as well, so might as well not
Yeah.
exist. Is there any other games with med packs? I can't remember. We gotta look. Actually, gotta look around.
Xbox.
I'm gonna just park it here. Look around on foot, because I don't remember where we actually have to go.
Yeah, you gotta look around. You have to go up top and press the button.
Oh fuck, I've been forgetting about the skulls and shit. Oh well. I'm sure there were no collectibles in the first mission. Going into HD mode, because look at the graphics.
Graphics. Oh yeah, giraffe.
Wow, look at the graphics!
I'll just hang it on the truck.
Okay. Gotta look for a
Puma.
computer. Is the computer like at the bridge and I just like somehow didn't see it?
My God, I'll just go do it myself.
You got it, John.
I go to this thing.
Right bumper?
I don't know how to fucking play this game.
Sorry, it's only been what, like, however many years Halo Anniversary came out that I last did this? Of course I don't remember where it is.
Okay, it's up here.
I knew that.
There's dudes all warding. Surprise, motherfucker.
Fuck.
Speaking of surprise, motherfucker meme, started watching the new season of Dexter.
New season? I thought they ended.
They did end, but then they brought it back for new season as a shameless nostalgia cash grab.
Oh, naturally.
Not bad though, compared to like Dexter season 6 through 8, which was garbage. Although I am a bit disappointed that we haven't had Doak's return and just be like, surprise, motherfucker, whenever he shows up as like a figment of Dexter's imagination. Because that'd make the show infinitely better, and I'd give it like a 10 out of 10 rating.
Terminals. There are terminals? Oh, shit. After talking to Keys. Ah, shit. Oh, well, too bad, too late. We're never gonna see it.
What are we doing?
Oh, I'm looking at all the collectibles that we missed.
Okay, you know what's stupid? Collectibles. No shit.
Well, there's skulls unlock skulls, but obviously since...
No, like in games in general. Sorry, I'm talking about just games in general and game design. Like games like collect 200 feathers.
Fuck, I was
And I'm like, no, that's stupid.
You unlock a cape, though.
Yeah, game that makes you notorious no matter where you go.
Perfect.
Just because peak fashion doesn't mean it's good.
In the Warthog...
But the point is... This has been sort of the Elden Ring debate. I'm going to talk about Elden Ring in a Halo video, so suck it.
Dad, deal with it.
The Elden Ring debate about it being a bad game because it doesn't conform to Ubisoft's shitty game design has just been staggeringly ridiculous. Like,
a bit.
Apparently good game design is collect 200 collectibles for a shitty achievement and no reward. And you have to go here and here and here and here. Don't bother trying to explore because we'll tell you where to go anyway.
You gotta have that dog.
Elden Ring's like
5 seconds.
Just figure it out. Have fun. Go explore and see what's out there. Literally, Elden Ring's like, we don't give a shit. From Software's like, we don't give a shit if you miss anything. Because they're so confident in their game design that they respect the player's intuition to just explore. Whereas, like, Ubisoft, I'm gonna shit at Ubisoft because fuck them. And you know, Halo Infinite was a little like this too, but. And a lot of open worlds, Far Cry, Horizon, etc. It's all like prompting you to go to these places so that you don't miss a single thing the developers have created because they have no confidence in their product and they need to push the player in the direction of all the stupid little things they designed. I say stupid not in the sense that it's bad or dumb, but in the sense that it's like, shut up. So, I don't know, just the criticism makes no sense. It's just coming from people who don't design good games anymore.
Or the same game over and over again with different skins. Like the Horizon.
Well, another big criticism I see a lot of times is, oh, it's got bad graphics. It's like, bitch, please, you complain about graphics, you're playing games with shitty art direction.
Hey. I just
like
picked
Halo
the route.
5.
I didn't know which one to pick. I went the right way. Or no,
Any one. You could do all three of them in any order.
Okay, I forgot about that.
This is the original open world Halo game.
Well, this game, wasn't it supposed to be kind of, sort
yeah,
of?
It was. So, oh my god, this game was originally supposed to be like a tactical turn-based kind of game, and then it was supposed to be an open world game, and then it became this game. And this mission is sort of the open world concept. It works just fine. You know, they give you
Chief
3
had a
routes.
Goofy antenna on his back. That's what
Classic
I remember
Chief.
the most.
Antennas for radio signals, obviously.
Because 500
Don't you know
years in the
this?
future, you still need your antennas that big. This was a terrible idea. What the fuck am I doing?
Well, you're the one driving, so you tell
I
me.
sure am. Fine.
You're lucky I'm letting you drive just because of my leg.
Right.
Otherwise, I'd be criticizing you right now.
It's blood
Ugh.
killing spree. Oh man. Yeah, this is
Anybody remember Killing Spree, the stick animation?
maybe. No.
Since you said the words Killing Spree in that order. If you do, leave a comment in the comments or some shit. I don't know how this works.
Well, I do remember the age of the stick animations.
I'm gonna say this unashamedly because I was a teenager at the time, but I was super into them at the time. And like I look back on it, it's just like a lot of like edgy, cringy stuff. But like at the time, I thought it was cool.
Still
So-
impressive when you get like such fluid animation.
Okay, the animation is impressive. I'm talking about like storyline and the acting.
Well, and also, to be fair, it was teenagers, so naturally everything was edgy. And
That's true.
cringy.
That's true. Teenagers tend to make edgy stuff, not always, but like quite often. Like even when I was a teenager, I'm trying to be a creative in life, right? And when I was a teenager, being a creative meant being fucking edgy.
I remember having a program that let you customize what was things. And like it was called Pivot. And you could make your own stick figure animations out of it. Fuck, that went as well as I
Flash,
expected.
but for butts.
I died, obviously.
What?
Exposure.
Oh, that's because they don't pay artists.
I didn't get paid enough
Back
for my
up.
work in the UNSC.
Come back in.
Yeah, I came back like almost immediately. I spawned right behind you, and then I jumped off to go
You're
fight
welcome.
some more Covenant.
Saved the day, it seems.
Kill some Ugnoys. Some Kiar.
Big year.
Yes. Killed some spaghetti.
Really.
Good work.
Time for a beer.
Why did we come over here? I forget the reason why.
Anybody remember that? Sorry, I'm making a bunch of obscure, like, early 2000s references right now. Oh, what was that guy's name? He made Flash animations. I really fucking loved them at the time. And one of them was, he did a Halo collab with a bunch of other artists. And
Secure the area.
this guy never played Halo, so he just based it off of, like, trailer
yes.
and gameplay footage of the first level of Halo 2. And the whole thing was like, Master Chief at the end delivers the bomb to the Covenant and is like, mission accomplished, time for a beer. And Cortana's like, you blew up the station. Or something like that.
Fish to
But he doesn't give a shit, and he opens a port in the top of his helmet and just pours the beer in. Fun times. It was like Legendary Frog or some shit, I don't remember. It's been so long. At least 20 years.
It's been 3,000
Actually, probably
years.
less than that. Oh, that's an ally. I almost shot our friend.
Yeah, they had a
I mean, he's wearing an orange shirt. That's pretty close to red, so good enough, right?
damn orange shoots. Hot lifeboats in your area today.
We read you, Echo 419.
That's a-
Survivors and need immediate
that's a
dust
joke.
off.
I'm impressed I didn't drive off
I'm
the
gonna
cliff.
keep
pretty
talking
good
about
there.
shit from the old days. Because I was thinking about this before we started playing.
Early 2000 nostalgia.
Do you remember?
bullshit.
Do you remember early 2000? How like the internet micro celebrities on the forums? Remember those people?
Forums?
They were like, yeah, you remember forums
Yeah, I know what a
with
forum
internet
is.
micro celebrities?
Kind of.
I call them micro celebrities because they were only famous in their little circles, and they weren't like that
Well-
widespread. They might have a TV tropes page about them now, but You know,
Maybe?
back then that didn't exist. And anyways, I was just thinking about it because it used to be like these people that I thought were cool, but when I think about them, like occasionally, I just realize they're kind of pretentious.
Well, obviously.
So, and I mean, to be fair, some of the pretenses were like a little justified, but some of them were just outright ridiculous.
Yeah, my internet time as in high school, man, I don't remember much of it. I know I wasn't checking forums. I think it was very similar to what it is now, which is a lot of YouTube. Or YouTube and shit. I don't even remember what I was like.
Oh yeah, YouTube was in its infancy in 2005 when it first came into being. 2005 for YouTube's launch year is baffling to me. I could have sworn it existed before then, but it didn't.
I don't remember.
And everything was on like other sites.
I remember
So-
printing off a lot of cheat codes for shit like
Oh, I
GTA,
remember
getting
that.
cheat
That
sheet,
was a
baby.
good time.
Print off that piece of
Let's see.
paper that has like all the San Andreas
Yeah.
codes. You instinctively learn how to do the destroy all nearby vehicles codes, so you can just like kill a bunch of dudes fast.
See, for those of you who don't know, cheat codes are what game journalists want for Elden Ring. Because they suck at the game.
And I wanted to, but that's more so I just want to be 99 at everything just so I can see what it's like to be overpowered. Well, this sucks! Oh, fuck!
That wasn't supposed to happen.
It sure was. That was a weird dream. It's so quick it is, it almost feels like, yeah, it's kind of like you're just snapping back to reality. It's like, whoa, what's going on? Where are we going?
Well, I guess we'll leave. Oh no, you're driving.
I don't know. Like... Oh, okay. Okay, I'm just gonna turn around. I don't know where the last checkpoint was. Okay.
Stop.
Got a checkpoint at a
You're
weird
free
point,
to leave after
to be
that.
fair. It looked like we were just about to leave.
There we go. So I don't want to say that I'm nostalgic for like the things of the early 2000s
God,
because
no.
I mean at the time I liked them, but I've grown as a person allegedly.
It was a style.
So therefore, who's to say that I would like them now? And I just, sure, I remember them fondly, but I think what I'm actually remembering fondly is me enjoying them when I was that age at that time. So maybe it's not the work themselves that are good, but rather the enjoyment I got out of it. And that's what nostalgia really is the enjoyment you got out of something, not actually the work itself. Which is why, and I'm circling back here to, for instance, the Halo TV show, the Amazon Lord of the Rings TV show, just banking off people's nostalgia for how this thing made them feel when they were younger, and trying to recapture a magic that no longer is there. And that's why, not only they're doing that, but they're also failing to understand the source material, at least for the Halo show. I can't speak for the Lord of the Rings one. I don't even know if it's out yet.
No, Lord of the Rings one's not out yet.
Okay, so I'm dating this episode that this is the Lord of the Rings TV show.
That may or may not be out of time release, who knows?
I'm dating the recording episodes. There you go. Yeah, so because I've just been thinking about this whole nostalgia thing, and you know how like things like reboot, or remake, remaster, other thing, reimagining, or a sequel, a prequel, an interquel, an adaptation. There's a severe lack of original IP. Some people say, "Oh, everything's been done." It's like everything's been done for a lot longer than you think it has. It's just been being done in more and authentic ways. Like originality may be, a pipe dream, but authenticity isn't. Authenticity is a thing that can still exist and carry a lot of weight in new IPs. You just have to, I guess, respect what you are creating and enjoy what you're doing and just do it well. You have that level of authenticity. You don't have to worry about originality. It really shines through no matter what.
My argument to people who say everything's been done to it, just say, well then thank God you're not on a creative board because that means you're not trying hard enough.
Well, that's what I mean. Like when it's stripped down to the basics, everything kind of has been done already. Like the hero's journey, it's been done so many times. But when you look at like the details that make every hero's journey different, That's what I mean about the authenticity. You make it your own. You still follow more or less the basic path set out by the hero's journey, but
Survivors detected.
you make enough changes that feel authentic with the work that you're trying to create, with the story you're trying to convey, with the characters you're trying to explore. You don't have to worry about coming up with a new thematic concept or anything like that. You just have to worry about making the best thing you can possibly make.
There's some health over here.
Yeah,
Life
whatever.
pod. There's a sniper too if you want to go crazy.
Honestly, with the amount of lag I'm having, absolutely.
Yeah, what's the worst that could happen?
So I guess this is all to say that things can be good if people care about what they're making. They can also be bad and people can still care about it. Like Tommy Wiseau's The Room. It's not exactly a masterpiece, but Tommy Wiseau really did care about what he was doing. He put a lot of passion into it.
You can see the
And that
passion.
charm really does. You can see it, and that charm really does translate to the screen. And that's the difference between something that's made with love, like made poorly with love, versus something that's made very well, but with apathy.
Like Halo. Who people who
Five,
we
Halo
didn't
5,
play
you're
the
right.
games. Oh, yeah, but the shit show. We didn't play the
I
games
was
they're
gonna
making
keep
this
saying
on.
it.
It's like, oh.
You know, people argue like, "Oh, well, I like to see you do better." It's like, well, I'm not exactly Paramount Studios. I can't because I don't have the
Yeah,
budget.
there's a difference
also
between a
don't-
reviewer and a doer, right? Like reviewers,
Yeah.
obviously, they're not going to know how to do things. They know how to look at things, but not how to do things. That's different. Like,
But I mean, most people can have like a basic grasp of how story works.
where are they all hiding?
Oh, just point and click. Okay, sweet. Anyways,
That's a sniper. Yes.
I'm just screwing with you. And just because I don't have the means to make a what was it $10 million budget TV show?
Per episode.
Was it per episode?
Apparently, yes.
Oh, fuck me. That's much worse. Okay. Anyways, that's not the point. The point is, just because I don't have the means to do it doesn't mean it's free from my criticism. We're allowed to like and dislike whatever we want because the criticism generally comes from a subjective place, but there are objective criticisms. The things I haven't seen the show, I'm not going to criticize it. I've seen snippets of it, and I think out of context, they really make the show look bad, but they're being posted out of context in a shitposting group, so who's to say? What I am trying to say, though, is that nothing is perfect. Nothing is free of flaws. Nothing is safe from criticism. I think Elden Ring is one of the greatest games ever made, and that is a subjective opinion. And
if
other
you
people will
like the
disagree with me,
Halo
and that's
TV show, there's
fine.
Nothing wrong.
Like, I really don't give a shit if people don't like it, because I don't care. My enjoyment is not based on other people's enjoyment of it.
Okay, this was
Some people get
Elden Ring.
so bent out of shape. Sorry, I'm going on a tangent with it. Some people get so bent out of shape about other people not liking things that they like. It's like, just fucking relax. They're not taking it away from you. They're just not liking it. So who cares?
Yeah.
Sorry,
I forgot this was going back to Elden Ring.
this wasn't going back to Elden Ring. It just happened to. It's a
Well, that's
perfect
where it all
example.
started.
though.
Basically. Anyways,
It's a good example. Like,
but yeah, if
I don't know,
I
I'm
were
just
in
kinda
charge of making
sick
a
of the-
Halo
yeah,
show, because we're allowed to say
the
what
bull-
is
like,
it should have
let
started
people
before.
criticize things. And oh yeah, that's right. Because I started with Elden Ring, didn't I?
You did, yes. Even you
It's been
forgot.
so long. Yeah, of course I forgot.
I should get out of here. This is
I'm
dangerous.
just shooting the shit. I'm not gonna remember everything.
Oh my god.
I have these conversations with people all the time, like just talking about shit. And
just
end
walk
up
up
in
to a guy. Man, I hate
places.
how people hate Elden Ring like that. Like they do. They'd be like, "Who the
Like-
fuck are you?" It's like I don't. But
So
my fucking Elden
no, but
Ring.
this is funny because now at one point I'm saying, "Oh, these game devs are making stupid criticisms of the game," but then the other point I'm saying you shouldn't let other people choose how you enjoy things. You know, and here's where I sort of separate the boys from the men with this argument. The whole point is that when you make poor product with no real love behind it or real care or anything because you work for Ubisoft, You don't really get to criticize a game that was actually made with love and care and respect for its fan base. Because Ubisoft, as far as I'm concerned, doesn't really respect its fan base. At the very least, as a fan base, is probably not worth respecting. Maybe that's going too far.
Don't like any fan base. Got it.
I have not played a good Ubisoft game since Assassin's Creed Revelations. And I will admit that I didn't play Assassin's Creed Black Flag, so I can't speak to that, but I did play 3, and 3 was garbage. And every subsequent one that's come out has just looked like just too much open world busy work.
Oh no! You're being left fight! Bye!
No, it's fine. I'm gonna hang out here with my thoughts because you're abandoning me for.
Screaming at the world, be like, Elden Ring!
I'll never forgive Ubisoft. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Let's see our kill report.
I
You
just
killed
find
the
it.
Banshee. You
I
actually
just find
did
it
kill
funny.
it.
I killed the Banshee
Yeah, you did.
with pistol.
You genuinely
I
killed
just find it funny that. How am I getting more kills than you? What the fuck? I feel like I'm barely doing anything. This
To be
game.
fair, you were in the turret for a while. So
But the last mission, I also had the most kills. So figure that out for me.
I don't know. We can also figure out what the next recording will be. Who knows?
Probably like immediately after this one.
No, you know. Shh. They don't know that.
This whole episode has just been me complaining about video games and
Pretty
art.
much.
Is that what you wanted out of a guest?
Sure, why not?
Well, too bad. That's what you're getting. Tune in next time where I complain about TikTok.
And other old man things.
Yeah, pretty much.
Until then, I hope you guys have yourselves a wonderful time. We'll jump right into Truth and Reconciliation. And maybe we'll talk more about the Halo show. And actually talk about the Halo show. Until then,
Don't run with scissors.
don't remember. Yeah, sure. Remember, the glowing blue thing is not a spider. And until then, I hope you guys have yourselves a wonderful time. This is Rosie Dragon, and I'm heading out. See ya, guys.